What is the circus about me?
I've been spotted. Didn't even have time to say I've been made. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of DPLIve, where my name is Danna and you would be watching this DPLIve, possibly even in real time. Now today I'm joined on the couch by my best friend Pert Pickles from Canadian indie rock band Lost As Found. And if you want to check out Canadian indie rock band Lost As Found, check out the links in the description below. There's Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, all those good places. So today we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club DLC, some DDLC DLC, and we're checking out Trust Part 2. So I think it's the follow-up to the story that we read yesterday. So we're going to see how that one goes, what it's about, and I think it takes like half an hour, 45 minutes roughly to go through them. So we're probably just going to do one at a time. But yeah, let's hop on into that, and let's see how it goes. That one needs to be minimized because it's not being used. And this one needs to be open because we're using it now. Ta-da. So, we're going to do Trust Part 2. Begin the side story? Yes. Another day passes in a flash, and it's already time for the next club meeting. Although Monica should have come up with a plan for today's club tasks, she hasn't been able to shake her guilt and anxiety after reading Sayori's poem. I'm going to wear my glasses. Seems pretty much necessary at this point. Monica says, "I'm so stupid. How did I let myself be the center of attention? Sayori is going through these kinds of feelings, and I'm letting her comfort me instead of the other way around. What kind of club president does that? This whole time, I didn't think to ask her about her own feelings. So much for the stupid vision." Sayori enters the classroom with her usual smile, but upon seeing the downcast Monica, her smile quickly fades into an expression of concern. "Monica," says Sayori, "is everything okay?" Monica, ... "I'm really sorry. I'm such a terrible friend." Sayori, "Huh? What are you talking about? You're an amazing friend." Monica shakes her head. "I made all of this about myself. Even you said so yesterday. You told me that I'm trying to make the club that I need the most, right? But my problems are so trivial compared to yours." Sayori responds quietly. Sayori says, "What are you talking about?" But as she says that, her face darkens. Through the silence, Sayori mutters her realization. "I left my folder here." Monica stares blankly ahead, unable to come up with a response. Sayori says, "I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying about me. I don't want that." Monica, "But why? We're friends, right?" Wordlessly, Sayori nods. "Friends look out for each other. I want to be here for you as much as you're here for me." Another long moment passes in silence. The air is incredibly heavy. "This is different," says Sayori. "It wasn't just about you yesterday, it was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do all of this all of a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy. So, if you do this, then you're just being selfish." Monica says, ... Monica massages her forehead, struggling through the frustration of such a paradox. It's understandable that Sayori isn't ready to share certain things. But, as unfair as it is for Monica to pry, it's also painful for Monica to force herself to ignore the needs of her friend. Monica, "I'm sorry I looked. I disrespected your privacy." Sayori, "No, I don't blame you for looking. You would have at least needed to check if it was mine." Monica says, "Yeah." Monica takes a deep breath. "Okay, I understand that you don't want me to worry, and I think I'll be able to put this aside so that we can move on. But can you promise me something?" says Monica. Sayori, "Promise you what?" Monica pauses to collect her thoughts. "This is the Literature Club," says Monica. "It's a place where people can express themselves in the ways that life normally doesn't allow them to. That's the vision. In fact, it's our vision. Right the way into your heart, or whatever. So I just want you to promise me that you'll remember that too. It doesn't have to be right now, but I want to be here for you when you need it. And I want us to be ourselves like that." Sayori smiles gently. "I'll promise if you promise," says Sayori. Unable to help it, Monica returns Sayori's smile. "I promise." "Me too," says Sayori. As the conversation closes, the mood in the room is lifted. With that behind them, it's time to proceed with club activities. So, says Monica, want to teach me about poetry? Sayuri says, huh? But what about the recruitment? Monica says, it's fine, we'll have plenty of time for that. But right now, I feel like I want to do this. I mean, I do have to fulfill my end of the promise, you know? Sayuri says, there's no way I could say no to that. I just don't expect much. I do a lot of writing, but it's not like I'm a scholar or anything. Monica says, that's fine. I just think I need, like, some motivation. I never know where to start when it comes to writing poems. Sayuri, starting isn't so hard. You just kind of need to write down your feelings and see where it takes you. Monica, yeah, but that wouldn't come out any good. Sayuri, it's not supposed to. You're gonna have to fight your perfectionist mind on this one. You can just start by writing your feelings and see what kind of things it makes you think of. And then you can turn your feelings into a little story. Says Monica. You can get your feelings down first, and then you make it sound pretty later. It's not like building a railroad where you go from one end to the other. It's more like a collage where you find all the things that you want to put in, and then you arrange them in a pretty way. At least that's how I do it. It's not like it's the only way, but it's a really good way to not get stuck at right at the beginning. Monica says, I understand. Yeah, I always get so caught up in how it sounds that I forget what's actually important. Monica pulls out a pen and paper to start writing on. Stop being a perfectionist, you idiot. Ha 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 ha, I'm just kidding, says Monica. Monica scribbles out you idiot after she writes it down. No, keep it, says Sayuri. Monica says, what? Why? Are you calling me an idiot? Sayuri says, of course not. But the point is that you're not supposed to police your feelings, right? Be as dramatic as you want. Monica, but I was just... Well, yeah. Underneath the scribble, Monica rewrites, you idiot. She stares at the paper. Her words stare back at her. It's kind of funny how I wrote down when I'm mad at myself for, and then I did the exact thing anyway. This is really going to take some getting used to. Sorry, I believe in you. Thanks, I do too, says Monica. Me, I mean. But also you, of course. Sorry. Monica continues the exercise, jotting down her thoughts. It's surprisingly quite a struggle to write without overthinking it. But after a while, with Sayuri's guidance and encouragement, Monica's sheet of paper begins to look fairly lively, peppered with all of her random thoughts. Phew, says Monica. Monica looks up and down at her sheet. Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it. But it's also kind of liberating. Sayuri says, I can tell how hard you're trying. It makes me happy. I think you'll be good at writing poems. Don't give me too much credit, says Monica. I'd have to try really, really hard at it. But I think it's something that I'll enjoy doing. With you. Sayuri beams. I'll stop here, but we still have time. Let's try to work on a new flyer for the club. I won't be so picky about the language. Sayuri, yay, let's do it. Monica and Sayuri proceed with their work. With each passing day, the two of them become more confident in the club. No, not simply from their recruitment planning, but from their vision as well. As their bond strengthens, so does the essence of the literature club. Finally, they begin to truly feel it's only a matter of time before they find more members. Another day passes. As usual, Monica's the first one to the club room. With her is a printout of the revised literature club flyer, complete with all the new ideas Monica and Sayuri came up with. If only this was the flyer we gave to that one reading girl the other day. It's so much more attractive than the old one, but the new catchphrase is featured clearly in the center of the flyer. Write the way into your heart. Surely common sense would say that one writes from the heart, not into the heart. But the message being delivered is that one can use writing to discover themselves. Hopefully, Monica and Sayuri had thought that it would be enough to garner some curiosity from students. Monica, why do I feel so tense looking at this? Monica thinks back to the previous meeting when she performed the writing exercise. Was I always this bad at expressing myself? How am I supposed to be present if I can't even demonstrate what the club is supposed to be about? The literature club is truly beginning to take form, but with that, the weight on Monica's shoulders only becomes heavier. Debate club was always about rigid structure, formulating airtight points and counterpoints, and delivering them with conviction. It was about the person on the outside, That's why Monica was so good at it. It existed entirely within her realm of comfort. It's suffocating, says Monica. I need to break through this mental wall. I need to learn to express myself for real. Monica pulls out a sheet of paper and grabs her pen. She presses the tip of the pen firmly against the paper. But her hand doesn't move. Instead, a tiny blot of ink collects around the tip of her pen. Monica lifts her pen and stares at the little blotch. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her finger across it. As she does so, the black ink smears across the paper, ruining Monica's canvas. Ugh, says Monica. Out of spite for herself, Monica presses her pen down once again, letting the ink collect. She creates a second smear on the paper. Come on, Monica. Just move your hand, she says. Monica writes. This is what I get for seeking perfection. A stain. ... says Monica. Monica slides the paper away from her and puts her head down on the desk. The air conditioner seems louder today. Sayori says, I'm here. Monica says hi. Monica hears Sayori approach her desk and then stop for a second, probably reading the piece of paper. Then she sits down at the adjacent desk. Bad day, says Sayori. Mm-hmm, says Monica. Me too, says Sayori. You too? Says Monica. The new flyer looks so good, says Sayori. You've been working so hard. On the club, but also something else, I think. Monica, I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's so hard to just be vulnerable. Sayori says, Sayori takes the sheet of paper from Monica's desk. She writes something down and then stares at it for a while. Can I trust you, says Sayori. Of course, says Monica. You can trust me with anything. Sayori gazes at Monica with sadness in her eyes. Understanding the signal, Monica takes a piece of paper from Sayori's desk and reads it. Smear, smear. Sometimes I want to die. Monica, Sayori. Sayori, ... This is really, really hard for me. Her voice shakes. So if I can do it, then you can too. Because you're like a million times better than me. That's completely not true, says Monica. Sayori takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself. Sayori says, that's something about me that I've never told anyone before. Even now, my head is like screaming at me to stop. Wait, you don't have to force yourself, says Monica. I mean, just because of the promise yesterday. Sayori says, I want to. It just feels right. I mean, maybe it's part of the reason I came to this club in the first place. This is the literature club. I trust you, more than I'm scared. At those words, Monica stands up. Sayori must have taken days to work up the courage for this. Were Monica's own futile but genuine efforts actually the push that Sayori needed? Sayori's deliberate breaths can be heard over the air conditioner. As she prepares herself to continue, Monica waits in the gentle silence. I have this problem with, or where I get really upset when people worry too much about me, says Sayori. I can't control it. It's like, why waste your energy worrying about me when you can just be happy instead? So I never tell anyone about these kinds of thoughts that I have. It's so much easier just to smile and help everyone else be happy. Monica says, but that's terrible. That's what Monica wants to say, but she stops herself in fear of saying the wrong thing. It's just that if everyone knew about it, they wouldn't treat me the same anymore, says Sayori. Like, whenever I'm not smiling, everyone would worry about me and ask me what's wrong. I know that because it used to be like that. Sayori pauses, seeming to recall something in the past. I just want everyone to be happy. That's the most important thing to me. And letting people look inside my head doesn't bring happiness to anyone. Sayori pauses again, her solemn expression making her look almost like an entirely different person. Monica, how did you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worried that I'll be one of those people too? Sayori says, I am worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this. But another part of me, I think, just felt more like it would be different this time. Whenever we talk about what the club is supposed to mean, I kept feeling it was like right for me to do. especially after you've been trying so hard to express yourself too. It just made me feel like I could say it in confidence, and our friendship doesn't have to change. Ahahaha. It's so silly. The club is only 2 people, but it already means so much to me, says Sayori. Monica feels a tightening sensation in her heart. A feeling of connection as Sayori's emotions radiate between them. Monica says, me too. I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayori. You're so strong and brave. I don't even compare. Monica steps forward. But if nothing else, I can at least offer you some hug energy, if you'd like. Wordlessly and without a smile, Sayori rests her forehead on Monica's shoulder. Through their contact, Monica can almost feel the torrent of thoughts swimming in Sayori's head. And in this moment, enchanted by the air of the club, Monica realizes that all of the days that have passed, this is the one where she really, really hopes that nobody new walks through the door. She speaks softly. You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met, says Monica. You can say anything. I'll never judge you. I promise. Sayori's breath begins to quiver. She takes several deep breaths, trying as hard as she can to start speaking, to say the things she never once dared to say out loud. Finally, she speaks in a choked voice. Sayori, I'm so worthless. I'm worthless and everyone would be better off without me. She suppresses a sob as a tear falls down her cheek. I'm just an inconvenience to everyone, says Sayori. I'm not good at anything and it just feels like everyone has to put up with me and I hate it. I hate it. The more Sayori speaks, the more she fails to control her voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness clutching at her throat and chest. Sayori says, I don't even want to have these thoughts. I want them to go away. And now I'm making you put up with me and I just want to die. As soon as Sayori loses her composure, Monica becomes determined to keep her own. She only wants to be what Sayori needs right now. So she won't let any sadness show. Her voice comes through soft and gentle. This isn't putting up with you, says Monica. It's just being your friend. Monica offers a few words of comfort. But she knows, Sayori said it herself, that the thoughts Sayori experiences are ones that don't belong. And Monica can't magically make them go away. The most that she can do is help Sayori battle them, like any good friend would do. Monica, you have so much value. To me, and your other friends too. This club wouldn't have been the same without you. I really, really mean that, says Monica. You coming here was the best thing that could have happened. Even if we never got any other members, I would still be happy. That's what you brought here. You brought us a vision, and you also brought us happiness. And that's your favorite thing to do, right? Sayori doesn't respond, but Monica feels her gently nod. No more words are needed between them. The two share their embrace for a little while longer, and Monica and Sayori take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing steadies and her sniffles fully cease, Sayori lifts her head and wipes her eyes. I guess I needed that, says Sayori. Some days are harder than others. Monica, well, I'm here whenever you need me. But any other time, I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are. If that's what makes you happy. Sayori says, Thanks. You're the best. Monica says, no, you are. The two exchange smiles. Monica, you know, I'm sorry to bring this up all of a sudden, but have you considered talking to a professional? Sayori nods. It's scary, since it's already so hard to tell people. Monica says, yeah. Well, of course it'll always be your choice, but if you're ever looking to find the courage for it, I can do my best to help you. Sayori says, thank you. I think it helps knowing that you would. Sayori suddenly yawns and stretches. Wow, that made me tired. And hungry. Monica says, ah ha ha ha. Well, I won't make you do any work today if you're not up for it. Sayori says, no, I want to. I mean, I can say that it's definitely one thing that makes me happy. Monica smiles. Sayori says, but I might want to get a snack first. All of a sudden, the sound of the door causes the two of them to turn their heads. The door opens halfway and then stops, and a face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. So, like I said, we're going to be doing these one at a time. So, thank you for hanging out. Thanks for playing video games with me. Thanks for joining me and Pert on the couch. And thanks for playing Doki Doki Literature Club DLC, from some DDLC, DLC. So yeah, that was that was interesting. And I'm looking forward to the next one. I want to see where this goes. Okay, but just remember that that was a stream, a live stream, and that my name is Dana Pond, and that you watched it DPLIve, possibly even in real time, and that this is my best friend Pert Pickles from Canadian indie rock band Lost As Found. And if you want to check out Canadian indie rock band Lost As Found, check out the links in the description below. There's Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, and all those good places. If you enjoyed today's video, click the like button. We have a button for that. It should be around here. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications, and that way you can get notified when we're going DP live, because we kind of just mostly go live on this channel. And when we're live, you can come hop on into the chat, and you can come talk to me in real time about video games or whatever. And yeah, if you catch me in the chat, I will catch you in the next episode. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.
Oh,